How's it going, everybody? I'm Sam Lee, reading for writer Devin Rardrin, and welcome to Gaming Instincts. Sony's detailed and well-crafted AAA games such as God of War and Spider-Man are a huge draw for PlayStation consoles. More significant, though, is that these games are perhaps their only ammunition against Microsoft's Xbox Game Pass. Now, the lines of exclusivity are blurred as these premium games are making their way to the PC market. Guerrilla Games' Horizon Zero Dawn and Kojima Productions' Death Stranding are no longer exclusive to PlayStation, finding a new audience on PC. Bend Studios' open-world zombie fest Days Gone By is the next PlayStation game to join the party. Sony's CEO Jim Ryan also teased a future in which PlayStation Studios has a much closer relationship with PC gamers. While some die-hard PlayStation fans are upset about this supposed loss of exclusivity, this is ultimately a good move for Sony and consumers alike. For one thing, PC releases help Sony generate more revenue to mitigate increasing game costs. This move also ensures people interested in such titles, but who don't want to spend additional money on the necessary consoles, can access them going forward. Suffice to say, PlayStation games on PC are good for almost everybody, especially those who missed out on Sony's first-party offerings. These astounding games can look and play even better on PC, though not every game will make the jump. That being said, we hope that these PlayStation 4 games will receive a PC port now that Sony has lessened their exclusivity parameters. Here are 5 PlayStation games we want on PC. Number 1. Bloodborne. Souls-like games have a passionate fanbase, but many missed out on Bloodborne's brutal beast slaying due to its exclusivity barrier. Thus, for many, Jim Ryan's statement stands as a hopeful sign of Bloodborne's eventual release for PC. Bloodborne differentiates itself from Dark Souls by lessening the practicality of shields, which encourages skillful parrying and dodging. Of greater importance, however, is how the gothic architecture and eerie atmosphere embeds a sense of fear into the player. This haunting mood was further helped along by the sound design, horribly disfigured enemies, and an abundance of grotesque surfaces. Without question, From Software brought the excellent level design of Dark Souls into Bloodborne and improved upon it in ways that deserve more spotlight. As such, we believe that more people should be able to play Bloodborne, so a PC release with unlocked frame rates seems like a no-brainer. Number 2. The Nathan Drake Collection plus Uncharted 4: A Thief's End. Since the days of PlayStation 3, the charming treasure hunter Nathan Drake has been a significant member of the PlayStation family. Thus, a PC release would be a momentous occasion for the game industry since Uncharted is so synonymous with PlayStation. A wider audience could experience Nathan Drake's ludicrous adventures for themselves just in time for Tom Holland's take on the character. In its prime, Uncharted was the gold standard for blockbuster-inspired video games. Nathan Drake would find himself clinging to life when a train derails or jumping across crumbling rooftops more often than anyone ever should. The fun and endearing characters helped ground the over-the-top set pieces, while puzzles brought variety to the action-heavy gameplay. A PC release would allow Sony to once more squeeze Uncharted for all it's worth. The Uncharted series has likely flatlined since the release of A Thief's End and The Lost Legacy, but a PC release could rejuvenate the series. It could also function as a glorified advertisement for a new Uncharted adventure that's only available on PS5. Number 3. Dreams. Media Molecule's Dreams took Little Big Planet's level creation features and expanded upon them to great effect. Players could now make their own games, ranging from wacky platformers to intense first-person shooters, and share them with the PlayStation audience. The creation tool was easy and intuitive to use, making a large variety of user-created games a possibility. For instance, folks have made an open-world Avatar: The Last Airbender game, a Resogun-style arcade shooter, and even an accurate recreation of PT. Sure, some of the games are janky and uncanny in nature, but that's part of the experience and charm, much like looking through the black hole of YouTube. Dreams on PC means a shared collection of user-created projects across the two platforms, expanding the library further. The PC ecosystem being so centered on mods and individual gaming preferences, it's a perfect platform for the creative world of Dreams. Plus, a PC release could expand the creation tools, thereby allowing for a wider range of game genres and graphical settings. Number 4. The Last of Us series. Much like Uncharted, The Last of Us has been an integral part of the modern PlayStation experience. The franchise has also proved a constant conversation topic within and without the game industry. Though The Last of Us brings its fair share of controversy, critics tend to love the series for its deep character work and technical prowess. The storyline starts out following the disgruntled Joel Miller as he escorts a young woman, Ellie, across a fungus-infested United States. It quickly becomes more than a simple delivery job as Joel builds a fatherly relationship with a feisty teenager. The players started to care deeply about these characters, which in turn influenced audience feedback and fueled controversy. The gameplay, on the other hand, always matched the gritty tone by incorporating brutal takedowns and an overall grounded design. Controversies aside, most can agree that The Last of Us games are historic releases for the games industry. Even just for its technical achievements, we feel a greater number of folks need access to this PlayStation franchise. The technology that goes into rope physics, facial animation, and environmental details will look even better on a high-end PC. Plus, a PC release could coincide with The Last of Us' TV show and bolster audience engagement. And finally, at number 5, God of War. 2018's God of War was greeted with universal acclaim from critics and users alike. Key to its success was its focus on cinematic gameplay over the arcade-like mechanics from previous games. The dramatic transition worked out in beautiful fashion for Santa Monica Studio, with fans eager for the sequel. With that next God of War game on the horizon, a PC release of the previous title would help generate more traffic and attention for the series, ultimately increasing the sequel's sales. Furthermore, God of War would look astonishing on a PC, given that it was one of the best looking games on the less powerful PS4. The PS5 upgrade showcases God of War with a 4K resolution and running at 60 FPS, an impressive feat to be sure, but a masterpiece like this deserves to run at the absolute best quality possible. And what better platform to deliver that than the PC? This has been Gaming Instincts. The full article is linked in the description below, and if you want to check out other awesome articles, head on over to our website at gaminginstincts.com. Make sure to subscribe to our newsletter and YouTube channel to not miss out on upcoming news and all things gaming. So tell us guys, what PS5 exclusive titles would you like to see on PC? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching. This has been Sam Lee, and we'll catch you next time.